Welcome to Los Angeles, super city of the future, the metropolis of Southern California.
What's the deal, y'all? It's Rich Travis tapping in, man. And if you need the hottest streetwear brand in Los Angeles, you want to shop Junkie Cartel. Make sure y'all hit them up for all that hot new newness. Y'all already know the deal.
Munchie B was drunk as shit, jamming his fingers into me. I did not kick him.
Yeah, pause.
Right, jamming your fingers in you. Hold on, wait, that sounds so suspicious.
Just act like you know what we're talking about.
I know what y'all talking about. I thought.
Jamming fingers into me sounds crazy, though.
Yeah,
right.
jamming fingers.
If he had jammed fingers into me, it would have been slightly different than what you're inferring. But anyway, okay, so that ended. I'm just like laying out the course of events for the people out there. So that podcast ends. Munchie's out of here. That night, I sent him a voice note basically saying, I know people are going to be hating. I know there's going to be a shit of people talking about this, but I'll with you. And regardless of how that went, I still feel like we got a lot of good podcasts and we can do them and we should keep working together, whatever. And Munchie hit me back kind of right away and was like, all right, yo, I'm done drinking on the job. I'll talk to you tomorrow or whatever. The next day, he ends up putting out a clip where he basically gives a little bit of an ultimatum, says, I need to sit down with Adam on camera or off camera before next week's Tuesday show. So basically, I felt like I had a week.
You couldn't do that?
To have a sit down with him. Well,
that was
okay. The next day, like that day, that's Wednesday.
Okay.
I had interviews and shit all day. So I didn't really get a chance to like hit him up or whatever. Thursday is the next day. I'm doing the podcast. I get done the podcast. I look down at my phone. I see that Munchie has texted me and quit. So I call him.
That's a tantrum.
We had a 5-minute conversation. I am not going to infantilize him by saying it was a tantrum. That's a good word also for people out there. It means treating someone like a baby. That's not what I'm doing. But I did have a 5-minute call with him. And I basically told him, you know, I still want to talk to you about everything, have a sit down, etc. And pretty quickly, it felt like it went from I quit to I'm going to just take a week off. Like, that's kind of what he says. Like, I'm going to take a week off and then we could talk or whatever. And then the next day, a couple days later, he ends up putting out a video basically saying I quit No Jumper. Myself, personally, I don't feel like Munchie and I are officially done or anything. I feel like we'll probably end up being able to work it out. That's just a guess.
Give it a couple weeks.
Yeah, we'll get back to it. But regardless of that, the newfound aspect of this is that Munchie damn near said that his problem with No Jumper is not even so much me or the situation that happened last week, so much as his sort of low-key issues with Ant Jefe, which we didn't really know about.
I don't think did he say it like that? He said his problems were mainly with.
So basically, this is what it is. This is what he's mad about. So basically, Adam, when he was up here tripping last week, you know what I'm saying? Like, his pants had like came down and it's like his thighs and his drawers were showing. Adam took a picture of Adam yelling back over Adam, like, I'm going to take a picture, I'm going to do this. And he like, man, so what? Do it or whatever.
I was grossed out and offended by having to see his thighs. I'm going to be honest.
What was wrong with his thighs?
His pants were hanging down so low that they were below his boxers.
You see his
so you could see his thighs. And I was trying to tell him, like, yo, pull your pants up, really, just looking out for him.
Is he really legally blind?
It's really more to it than that, but he just chose that.
He feel like you're tasing him.
To come out with, you know what I'm saying, and make it seem like that I'm hating on him. Man, like, nigga, politic with you, bro. You know, like, if you politic with a nigga in your phone, nigga, I politic with this on the phone and been real life situations. I gave this game on all type of shit. Anytime this hit my phone, ask me to come pod, pull up, I ain't never turned this down. He get mad because this weird spider load at me, the picture that Adam upload. So when I'm going live at night, I say Adam22 uploads a picture of Munchie with his pants down, and I'm like, Spider Loke added at me. I'm like, clown. I go into the live. The live ain't even about this. The live is about Spider Loke added me this with the motherfucking think people inside the chats want to talk about.
Y'all, what's the deal? Y'all, what's the deal? Y'all, we're Trap Top and NTN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's not getting news you can use. It's not getting Allegito. You're not finna get in nobody's Allegito, big dog. And it's drama at the jumper, man. As you can hear it, as you can see it, as you can see it, as you can hear it. It's some drama at the jumper. Adam 22 got some things going on with Munchie B, and Munchie B seeming like he has a little bit of a displaced anger because instead of being upset with Adam 22, he mad at Young Ant Jefe. And Young Ant Jefe like, I see why you said F Adam. I see why you said F Whack. What'd you say F me for? What'd I do? Because Young Ant really hasn't done anything to Munchie B, and it seems like Munchie B may have been harboring a little bit of animosity, a little bit of feelings, and harboring a little bit of flambery, skullduggery, and larceny towards the existence of Young Ant Jefe. I'm not really 100% sure why Munchie B has now chosen to kind of like unload his problems and his issues on Young Ant Jefe, when in fact Adam 22 was the one who did put out that distasteful and that disrespectful picture. Apparently it's bigger than the picture though. It's a bigger picture, but it's a bigger picture than the little picture, and the bigger picture falls into maybe Munchie B feeling like he could have been had these issues let off with Young Ant Jefe, or he could have been, said this or done that or operated like this or operated like that. And if Munchie B is maintaining that he feels like Young Ant Jefe shouldn't have had anything to say about Adam putting out the picture, it would basically mean that Munchie B is expecting Young Ant Jefe to not do what Young Ant Jefe does, which is run a reaction channel. With that all being said, Munchie B is taking it upon himself to say, hey, well, you know what? You're doing X, Y, and Z. You're doing A, B, and C. You're handling yourself like this. Well, this is what I've been thinking about you and been feeling about you this whole time. So, that's an ugly situation as well. We finna jump into this Contiano, though, without no further do's or don'ts. Let's get back into this no jumper nonsense.
Automatically think I'm taking a shot at him and I'm talking about him and go up there talking about, oh, I've been hating on him. He been seeing the hate. But what it is, really been mad since me and him had the back and forth with the YSL Woody and Thug shit. I told him, and that's like, hey, bro, you got your opinion. I got mine. Let's leave it alone. No, that. So it went where it went. Even after that episode, I hit the text him. No, I don't know what he was, but it's like we both got loud with each other. I'm not blaming him for it. We both got loud with each other.
Just one note about that, though, is that situation is very similar to what happened with me and him, because he was drunk that time, too, from what I recall. And it was like, you were kind of trying to just let that conversation go and just be like, all right, cool, we disagree. Let's get past it because it's getting weird that we just keep repeating this. And then he kind of kept repeating it, and it was kind of weird. Like, it was very similar to what happened last week.
Sucker or something, like, me in real life, like that's what I'm saying. Like, you getting, like, motherfuckers coming here and getting pod mode, and I guess I'm not the proper pod, nor I guess it's like it's a wrong way and the right way to pod or whatever. But however, after that situation, I hit him like, hey, look, bro, shit kind of got intense. You feel me? No harm, no foul. Nigga didn't mean no disrespect if you felt that I was getting at you foul or anything. Let's do some content. The never answer back. The nigga ignored me. I didn't even trip off that. I let this go. You feel me? Then, what happened after that? Then,
you go start again.
No, but that explains it, because you can't even start nothing because the nigga been knew what it was, but nigga in they feelings, like I said, I'm real big on energy. I don't say nothing. I pay attention. So energy shifted then the nigga get mad because he say, I'm on a phone call with Baby Runner from 40s talking about 4S's is tacky. Before I ever hopped on a phone call with Baby Runner, I told Munchie B this beforehand. Like, hey, bro, I think that what you said about the 4S's, I wouldn't have did it, but you, Munchie B, you did what you did. I told this that then the nigga that even connected me to Baby Runner and had me on a phone call with Baby Runner is the same from 40s that he cool with and got the number in his phone and got a relationship to and talk with. The was on the phone with me like, hey, you see what Munchie B said about 4S's? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, man, I told Munchie B, man, that wasn't a good look. That was kind of tacky. He like, hey, man, you mind if I click the homie Baby Runner in and holler at him? He put Baby Runner on the phone. But niggas taking these underlined, like I said, this mixed with the internet versus real life situations you have been in with the nigga. Niggas let this social media trick their ass and come with these like, man, nigga hating on you about what?
Yeah, I already know.
You ain't got nothing I want. You ain't doing nothing I want to do. What the am I hating on you about?
I think that
nigga, you talk more than me. You got main person syndrome, nigga. I be chilling up here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That they want a circus. That's why they in the church. Oh, bring Munchie back. They want it. up here acting wild because I don't act wild and I don't get off drink and I ain't high octane for them. They mad. I don't give a f. I'm me, nigga. I'm not trying to act like nobody else or nobody I'm not.
Okay.
Because y'all been knowing each other for a minute, like, right?
Man,
Like y'all been cool like before all this shit, right? Like, or at least like we're cordial. And all that.
What I thought.
Yeah, that's so was there like there was never any type of tension whatsoever?
Never. This shit is
like,
podcast internet shit, bro.
That's a lot of it.
You know what though? Hey, guess what? The same thing happened to me and Almighty Suspect. I can't, and that's somebody that I know him for years.
No, you were off the molly and you called him a snitch on live.
Okay, but sure.
Got the fight.
Sure.
This nigga talking about, but then what me up? This how them be though. This how funny these be. You try to chastise me talking about I'm on the phone with Baby Runner talking about him being attacked, talking about him being tacky, but you the same live on the internet that called Baby Runner out for a battle rap for some money and shit. Like, what are we doing? You talking about niggas as enemies? If you ain't trying to hurt no slide on no nigga, I'm not trying to hear that enemy, nigga. Yeah. Like for real, niggas ain't trying to hurt nobody. Talking about they enemies. Same. You ask for a battle rap and I call you out, but you mad that I'm on the phone with this telling him some I already told you. Niggas need to quit it, man.
It's unfortunate.
Right is right, wrong is wrong. I mean, that's it. That's all.
How are we gonna get you and Munchie back on good terms?
Yeah, I love it.
Now we gotta fix that.
You ain't gotta fix that. It ain't no problem. If they don't want to come back, he don't want to come back. Look, I just feel like in his head formed I'm hating because when he was putting the narrative out there that he was quitting, I didn't call a nigga or nothing and be like, hey, bro, no, don't quit. Like, what the f***? That's y'all. That don't have nothing to do with me. Like, would I prefer the power with this? Yes, nigga, I don't give a f***.
Sheesh. When misplaced anger meets the no jumper workplace, you get this. It seems like, again, like I've been saying, it seems like Munchie B has been harboring a little bit of a feeling towards the Young Ant Jefe. He's been, maybe not for a minute since the situation with Baby Runner and all that kind of stuff. The snitch conversation has been feeling like, this ain't the place for me. This ain't the place that I need to be or the people I need to be around and all that kind of stuff, which could be understandable. Not saying that I agree with it, but I can understand the logic of when you feel like, hey, maybe some people are not really for you or don't have your better interest in mind, or you maybe feel like people are kind of against you, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You could find yourself in a situation or set of circumstances that don't afford for you to be, the most comfortable. With that all being said, I still don't think that Young Ant Jefe is Munchie B's true target. I don't think that Young Ant Jefe is who Munchie B should be really upset at because again, it's really all about how Adam 22 made you look and feel. This really all comes down to the fact of how Adam 22 made you look and feel and how Adam 22 carried that situation with you. So it's kind of tricky, icky, Mickey, Vicky, and sticky when it comes to that one. But with that all being said, man, let's slide back into this last little 1-2 step like Sierra and see what's around this last corner.
These problems is coming from, we ain't never had no issue. You mad about some internet pods. Nigga, what are you talking about, nigga? Like, it ain't even nothing like even to clear up. Niggas just need to just like keep this shit real. Like, bro, it ain't even nothing to fix. Like, it's just like I said, social media driven, bro, to where I'm not, bro. I just drop my content. No matter how many times a day I drop, I'm dropping, I'm getting money, and I'm gonna keep dropping. Nigga, I drop, and when I get off social media, I'm off social media, bro. I'm in reality, bro.
Oh, God.
It's weird because it reminds me of the Unk situation where it didn't feel like it was that big a deal right after it happened, and it didn't feel like they were that mad right after it happened, but then you give it a day or two for everybody to make videos about it and talk about it and all this shit. And then by that point, it's like they feel like way more offended or way more like they got to step away from no jumper or way more like they got to be, mad at me or whatever as a result of all the people who, from my perspective, are basically a bunch of morons who are making videos basically being like, Adam just did this and violated you, etc. Like, I feel like if I didn't do what I did, that I wouldn't have been standing up for myself as not as a gangster or anything, as just a human being. If somebody's jamming their finger into you over and over and over, you're going to want to get away from them. I'm doing a podcast.
Bro, look, bro, you like, I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it here. Because you have been around a motherfucker. I've been around a vulnerable. Like, bro, nigga, this listening to who don't even know him. Motherfuckers got this ear can call this nigga, hey, at this. Nigga, these niggas don't even know you in real life, ain't even been through nothing with you. What the is you talking about? I been, man, like, bro, this social media is funny, bro. Like, but like I said, I just gotta keep doing me. I don't get caught up in that shit, bro. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? This they world, you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing me, you feel me? And motherfuckers don't like how I'm doing me, but I'm not gonna change for nobody that I don't know, no chats, no nothing. I'm gonna live my life how I want to live it and do how I want to do. Like, that just is what it is, man.
I think a lot of people don't, like, I fully felt that, and I respect that. And I think a lot of people don't also realize that the people that are in their ear, when they haven't known them for that long, don't necessarily have their best interest in mind for real. They have their own agendas.
You gotta understand, bro.
Like,
look, a lot of
I'm not saying that about Munchie or not. I'm saying
a lot of these content creators, these they then took the Flacco class, then took the Mr. Beast class, then took all these classes, then took all this how to perfectly pod, then try to watch all these dudes that's the top dogs in the podding world, try to bite snippets off them, and it ain't working for them. Then I just come on the scene, not trying, and I explode past these and I'm running the bag up, and that shit is irritating for motherfuckers. And I just started a new channel like a week ago, and that can already get monetized, and I ain't even monetized that. And these been on social media all these years, ain't doing shit. And then you just got the guys just in the chats who like ain't nobody subscribed to them. They just making pages just to say. Like,
and the thing,
I don't get lost in that shit, bro.
I'll be almost getting the page. I'll be in the comments talking shit back to him. Fuck you, your mama punk.
But this is always what happens is that some people end up on No Jumper or any kind of different platform or whatever. They get an opportunity, and then all the people that realize that they're not going to get that opportunity then basically do content around this relationship between me and a host or the platform and the host or whatever, and then those dudes are going to throw the most negative spin possible on it because that's the best way to get views. So you have to, like, if you're going to be a part of not just No Jumper, if you're going to be a part of anything, if you're going to be part of a label, like if you're going to sign to CMG, you're going to have to be able to deal with a lot of Yo Gotti haters showing up in your comments and of course, I'm sure it's probably not as bad as the Adam 22 haters or the No Jumper haters or whatever, but it's like, hey, this is just like what if you're going to be a part of something, you have to be willing to endure a lot of criticism and people making content around it for the most part.
And that's what I like. I don't care about, and that's what I just be hoping motherfuckers that you be forming relationships with and have relationships with, that they don't allow y'all relationships to die on the chat or the internet. You feel me?
Yeah, that'll be wet.
Mad about some
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
miscommunication.
A lot of it be like, this the craziest shit ever, right? If that situation had to happen off camera, we wouldn't be still talking about this.
Somebody called him up, told him, was in his ear saying, you ain't do nothing, you let that white man disrespect you in front of everybody. That's all they had to say. That's all they had to say.
This is what I said. This is what I'm saying. Look. Like I did a segment on Real Tune. Everybody wants this situation to be racial so bad, right? And maybe.
Yep, and there you have it, man. There you have it. Could it be that Adam 22 is just a full-blown racist? Is Munchie B a bad podcaster? Is Young Ant Jefe the super secret double bad guy agent of No Jumper? I don't know, but what we do know is this. Munchie B, that was an ugly situation between you and Adam 22, and you probably should be more mad at Adam 22 than anybody. I'm not really sure what you mad at Young Ant Jefe for when Adam 22 was he who disrespected you. That all being said, man, we up out to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angels, so he's free. Gone.
How many shots to the center of a freak, nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga whack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are rapists. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you, and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you want it, you gon' take it. Stop the freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see, we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers when General Butt naked at the kid. Tesher is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it cracking right now. We ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice, and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga whack and slut and pathetic. Flacco's a fucking lame. Whack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Whack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, Flacco lied on me and then Whack told me to sue you. Treated Whack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flock a belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no, you should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lane, we know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gonna get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Loose can't read and Whack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Whack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Flacco, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumb ass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Hear me out though, right? Wait, bro, wait. Again, wait though. Just right though, right? Wait though, right? I do want to